I'm Phoebe Chong-Chua. Thanks for making Live Fit magazine a part of your day. Today we're talking about women and wealth. And I don't know if you knew this, but studies show that 50% of women 65 years and older are single, either by choice, divorced, or widowed. Joining me now is John Lorenz from JKL Wealth Management. How can these women prepare themselves for retirement?
We have a financial handbook for women that goes through about 4 steps, and it would be, fundamentals of financial planning basically. And it starts with taking a look at what you own versus what you owe, and that gives you an idea of what your net worth is. The second thing would be to analyze your short, intermediate, and long-term goals and see what you want to accomplish with your money. This is where women really drill down on things that are much more emotionally tied to outcomes versus looking specifically at returns for an investment. So whether it's sending a kid to college or looking at opening a new business or retirement, they're much more connected. As you go through the process, you'll look at what investments are going to best fuel you to get to your goals and go through that process.
There are differences, as you just mentioned, between genders when it comes to financial investing. Let's talk a little bit more about that. What are the psychological and behavioral differences?
Well, the big differences are men tend to be data-driven and look at research and kind of chase the shiny returns, if you will.
Right.
They have ego involved. They want to win. Women ask more questions and are more emotionally attached to what are the outcomes. They're more risk averse. They want to make sure that they accomplish their goals and don't have a lot of risk and a lot of downside involved in it.
What can they do to protect themselves?
The first thing I would do would be make sure that I'm working with a large institution that I can do research on, that has the proper compliance, has that big name, and that's who I'm writing my check out to. I would always be able to research where it's going. I would want to make sure that the statements aren't coming from some wealth management firm necessarily or a financial planning firm, but they're coming from a large institution where I can make a phone call regardless of my advisor and check on my assets. When you get your statements, look at what you own so you can see specifically what is it that we're invested in, and it should make sense to you. That this is what we talked about, this is what I'm invested in, and it makes sense in correlation to the value that I have. And always be very skeptical if you call and ask for your money that there are any delays and a lack of explanation as to why and when you can get your money.
John, thank you so much. As always, you have been a wealth of information. I'm Phoebe Chong-Chua. Thanks for watching Live Fit magazine. John Lorenz will join us again next time. Stay tuned.